With our thoughts, we make the world. Welcome or welcome back, everyone, to the Daily Dose, where we daily discuss a topic, a capricious topic indeed. And today's topic is Buddha ideologies. Again, a very, very happy Buddha Purnima to one and all watching this show. And let us start with Buddha ideologies, interesting facts and figures to cover in this special report. And let me tell you, Buddhism is indeed a very special religion to discuss about, with a no single holy book and with no supreme creator or God. And the total of approximately 9 to 10% of people, they follow Buddhism, they practice Buddhism throughout the world. And let us get going. First, discussing what is Buddhism. Let us first go deep in the roots and start the session with discussing what is Buddhism. So, Buddhism is a religion originated in India based on a series of teachings attributed to Gautam Buddha. Now, what are the beliefs, certain beliefs of Buddhism? So, one central belief is the belief of reincarnation, or the concept of rebirth. The leaves of the trees that fall, the new ones take their place. Once the leaves they fall, new ones are going to come and take their place. So the concept of rebirth is the supreme or the central belief of Buddhism. Then nothing is lost in this universe, and everything has to change with time. Time has to flow. Nothing is going to stop. So everything has to change with time. Starting again with four noble truths of Buddhism. The four noble truths of Buddhism include dukkha, which means suffering has to exist. Suffering is inevitable. Suffering has to exist. Then samudaya, which means there is a cause of suffering. Suffering has some cause. What is the cause of that suffering? We have to find out. That is called samudaya. Then nirodh, which means there is an end to each suffering. We are in a bad time. We need to forget about this bad time. This bad time is going to flow. This bad time is going to change. So there is an end to each suffering. And magga, which means there has to be a cure to every suffering. Four precepts worth learning about Buddhism. What Buddhism tells us? Buddhism tells us do not kill, which includes absence of violence or following of non-violence. Then it says do not steal, which includes avoidance of fraud. Then it tells us do not lie or never lie, which tells us that name calling or gossiping is not worth it. Then fourth precept that tells us do not consume alcohol or other drugs, because it says Buddhism believes that intoxicants, they cloud the mind and separate us from the true reality, from the true and bitter reality somehow of life. So we need not get separated from the true reality of life. Now this is our story time. So stay tuned, everyone. Close your eyes and listen to the story which I'm gonna tell you. And the biggest communication problem is we do not listen to understand, and we listen to reply. Unfortunately, we listen to reply. So try and understand the story which I'm going to tell you now, and it is going to reveal many truths of lives, uh, many things related to the outlook, how to see things. So let us start with the story. So the story goes this way. The two monks, they decided to seek enlightenment, and to do so, they decided to move into a forest. Now, to reach the forest, they had to cross a mighty flowing river, and the flow of river was very tough to cross, very tough to break. And they by the riverside, they saw a lady standing, and that lady was perhaps thinking about how to cross the river. So the elder monk, without wasting his time, he lifted the lady in his arms and crossed the river along with her. And the younger monk, he followed the elder monk and the lady. Now, the elder monk, the lady thanked the elder monk. She moved to her destination. Now, this elder monk moves to his destination, and the younger monk, he was somehow puzzled. He said that, sir, how could you carry that lady in your arms that way? It didn't look good. How could you do so? So the elder monk, he silently smiled and said that, the lady, she moved to her destination. I helped her. She moved to her destination. I will move to my destination. But dear, why are you still carrying that lady with you? So the moral of the story is the outlook. We need to change. The maturity that the elder monk showed, helping that lady, carrying that lady, and the younger monk, he felt a bit. He did not like the way the elder monk carried that lady. So the outlook, it differs. So with time, you need to change your outlook. You need to change the things. You need to change how to look at things specifically. So I hope you like the story. And the Buddha Purnima, what to do this Buddha Purnima, what good things should we follow this Buddha Purnima? We should promise ourselves. We should promise ourselves to forget everything that happened in the past. We should smile, and we should add value to our day-to-day life. We should worry less and stop the overthinking that we go through these days. And thank you. Share this video, spread positivity everywhere, and this world needs positivity. And of course, subscribe my channel. And thank you so much for being so much patient and watching till the end. Thanks for watching.